the other day I said my bike was running a bit hot and it was just overheating a second ago, like on the dash. It turns out my fan has also died. So remember in Canada, I think I swapped to the right hand one. The left hand one is now not working, so I have to investigate that tonight. I'm hoping just the connectors come loose or a bit of dirt or something and I can fire it back into life. Right, well, this morning I went over to the bike and I went to take the fan out and thought I could take the fan out like the same way I did in Canada. Unfortunately, I can't. So without dropping the sun guard and taking the tank off and all the rest of it, basically just to put a set of testers to the cables on the fan and confirm that it's dead, I thought that's an awful lot of work and I can't be bothered. I'm going to assume that it's dead and I'm going to try and order a new one in Lima. So that's my plan. I've come to the main square here to see what's going on, and there's something going on. I'll show you. Yeah, everyone's dressed up in things. There's some sort of parade or something going on over here. Don't really know what it's all about. Everyone seems to be dressed in like different colours. You've got people in purple, and then you got the sort of band dressed up there. You got the girls dressed in like sort of cream over there. See? So I'm imagining it's something to do with like some schools or something. I don't know. Guessing here. Well, I've not got a clue what it's about, but it's older generations by the looks of it. Maybe some of mine mixed in a little bit. But, well, I don't know. I'm really confused. Reasonably good stay here. It's quite a nice little hotel. It's quite cheap actually. It's like 17 quid for well, it says 3 stars, but it's borderline. But it's quite a good hotel for South America. And it comes with breakfast, and I had safe parking. So it's very nice. It turns out that event yesterday must have been a kind of all over Peru event, because a friend of mine on Instagram posted a similar thing yesterday of basically girls marching down the street. So shut up, sat nav. So yeah, that was kind of interesting that they're obviously almost a national thing. I'm imagining it was to do with schools and generations of schools. That is my imagination. It kind of said, one of the banners said institution of education, basically, a bit in Spanish. So, oh hello, you're just going to move off, are you? With no warning whatsoever. Cool, just the way I like it. I'm going to watch my engine temp today, see how it gets on, because obviously I've only got one fan running. I've got my sat nav set up for a town that's sort of down the road, the direction I want to go. It's only 123 kilometers. We'll see what time we get there and then see if I make another jump. I don't really know where I'm going to end up today. I'm just going to ride and see where I get. But I think it's going to be, I'm going to say this again, I think it's going to be road today. It looks like road. My bike doesn't like traffic. It's overheating already. I need to get around it, but I can't. It's all solid. So I have to turn the bike off. It's not too bad when I'm running, but I'm definitely going to have to nurse it until I can figure out a solution. Sven came up with a solution yesterday, and that was to go to a PC shop and buy a PC fan and just try and use that, which would work fine as long as it's you know, waterproof. So be waterproof. See if I can jump a bit here. Revs reasonably low, but the speed up. There we go. It's cooling down. Cool. That is the main word of the day. Keeping everything cool. Well, if this is my road for the day, it's lovely. Smooth tarmac, twisty roads, and gorgeous views. Just why you've got a speed bump, for God's sake. Look at that. Lovely. I just found a little jet wash and just hosed down my radiator in the hope that maybe it was blocked with a bit of mud and that wasn't helping. Because it was running at like 100, well, the coolant temperature is 106 to 110, which is too hot. So yeah, it's just jet washed it all down. Hopefully that helps. Okay, stopped on the side of the road a little bit further on. It's still running quite warm, 106 or so. It's normally running temperatures about 80 degrees, that's still. The fans kick in at 97, yeah, 97. So it's running constantly where the fans are running, which I don't understand why it would be when I'm riding along a nice country road sort of thing. It's only 20 degrees, it's not too hot. So what I've done is just top up the reservoir with some water, because it's what I've got, and I've just filled it up. So basically, if it doesn't like it, I know that it's going to spit it out, because it's what it does. Normally when I fill the level up to the between the minimum and maximum level, it kind of spits a load out anyway. So I never really worry about this. And my radiator, if I ever check it, is always full, which is the important bit. So just in the doubt that it's boiled anything off, or maybe I've got a small leak or something, I've just filled that up in the hope that it's just water. And then when I get a new fan, maybe I'll just drop the coolant and change the coolant. I realised that the last time I changed the coolant was in Vancouver, which is over a year ago, because a year ago today I was in Las Vegas. Trying to moderate it, but it's quite difficult because I just can't get it low enough to like, if it comes high, it's just always just on that cusp of being high. So although the engine's off, you can see it's like just 1 bar away from being too hot. It's very annoying. And that's still now. And the DMD says it's 100, oh no, cancel. It says 110, which is too hot. Gorgeous views though. Lovely day today. So other than the little mechanical, it's a good day. Okay, I have carried on and the road has turned into dirt. There's some sort of party over there with fireworks in the daytime, which is a bit pointless, but there's a lot of people there. I couldn't really see what was going on. The view is gorgeous still. I've got 39 k's of this track, and then I join a GPX track that Sven has sent me, and I'm hoping I can manage to do it in a day, both bits, and get to somewhere to stay. Otherwise I've got to stop short, which I'd rather not do, because I'm trying to just push on a little bit. So we're going to see where it gets me, but at the moment I'm just riding down this dirt road. It's quite twisty, and you're going to hear the fireworks stuff going off over there. Can't see it anymore, but yeah, and the view, as I say, is gorgeous. Right, I've made it to the start of the GPX track. The GPX track is 50 kilometers, so I'm going to do it. It's now 1:30, so I've stopped in a gas station basically to get some food, which there was basically just snacks. This is a bit of bread and some chocolate in the middle, I think, and a drink, and then yeah, I'll hit the road and see how it goes. What a hairdo, eh? Yeah, cool. Fed and watered. Let's see what this track is all about. I don't know whether it's... I think Sven has just made the GPX track. It's not like an off-road track per se. It's just a... this is a cool road. Take this one. If it's like this, it'll be lovely. I'll be there in no time. But I'm not holding my hopes up for that. It could change drastically. That's cool though. That mountain there, look. It's really cool. see what we're in for. The roads this morning have been much the same as all the other ones, basically, really. Just really potholey, damaged tarmac with dirt and twisty and little villages and... Hello mate, want to get back in again? Yeah, cheers. I tell you what, I've had some risky moments today, like not for my doing at all. Like I was riding along at one point and his car decided to overtake and I literally had to emergency stop in the road to avoid him. And then there was a motorcyclist decided to come round, overtaking on a bend, overtaking a lorry. So I was doing a left-hand bend and he was coming round on my side of the road. So both of us swerved, like, to avoid each other. But I was like, for God's sake, I'm on my side of the road. What more am I supposed to do? And I'm not going fast because I'm expecting it really now. That and speed bumps at stupid places. Or dog's gonna commit to walking across the road. Take your time, buddy. Cheers. I saw a excavator completely on its side in a hairpin. That was kind of amusing. Couldn't stop because I was in traffic. But see, look at that. Dodgy. Dodgy. Just so you know, overtaking, and I know I'm doing it, but I'm significantly faster than them. And they're waiting until I can show the road's clear. I can see. Anyway, oh yeah, lovely. No need for that. Heating problem is still a bit of an issue. It's still getting warm, look, 105, and still only 2 bars off. Although being behind a truck going slow doesn't help. However, and I've just seen a text message come through. I've got a contact that I've been given in Lima who says that there is no cooling fan in Peru. And so we're going to have to import it. I don't know what that means time scale wise or what. So it's all like annoying. Oh, it's a dilemma because I can't really keep going too far with this problem. Oh shit, I'm off the GPS track. Oh tits. And I got 10 land. Oh, this is the track here. Well, I should have gone up. Safe to say, in true Sven fashion, it is off-road. Let's just spin this dirt road, everything's got on it. I do not trust this front tyre at all. Just don't feel confident leaning it in. Loose little river crossings every now and again. Oh, not really river crossings, but would have been rivers if they were flowing properly. Quite a pretty track. I like it. Oh, big dip. Oh, 2 big dips. Oh, this looks interesting. The track goes around there. I don't know why he's backing up or what. They're both backing up, that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Or maybe he hasn't finished yet. Good to there. Legs. What was this soft? This is soft. Ooh, it's soft. Okay. Cool. Next little challenge is getting past him. Because they don't like to really move over or give you any room or be considerate at all. So look at all the space you've got on the right hand side. And you could move over and let me squeeze past, but nah. Okay. How beautiful is that? It's raining, slightly, not hard, just slightly, but that's just the bollocks, isn't it really? Well, it's raining again, 10 kilometres left, so I'm gonna put this all away. In fact, they're gonna put you in here too. So yeah, bye. I wasn't gonna bother to film this last bit. I've decided to push on and do a little more, like another 20k, about an hour. I'll get there at 4:30. But look at this. It's insane. And the road has come to this actually really nice, smooth gravel, which has been really fun to ride. So I've just been putting my music on and... Oh, I didn't need to do that. Hang on. Get back in the rhythm of it. There we go. Yeah, put my music on and just cruising along. I think I'm running low on battery or something. It just turned off for some reason. But look at the sun on that mountain. And all the reds that it's picking out. And then all of that view is stunning. And the road that I've just seen is the road that I'm about to do. The camera turns off, that's the road there, you can see in the distance, it's wiggling around the side of the hill. It's really cool. I had no idea why it's dying, because it's got battery left, but anyway. I'm having quite a lot of fun on it. It's cool. Okay, this is my little room for the evening. I have a little bathroom as well, the suicide shower, which actually was pretty hot, which was lovely. Let's make sure I've got my key, yes. It's in a... So the room's in a very small little town. Got my bike pretty much outside in this little garden. It's pretty nice. Little chickens and dogs running around everywhere. Yeah, the bike's in this little compound, all behind a locked gate. And it cost me 30 sol, which is about £6.50. It's probably, what, £6.50, so it's 7 or 8 quid, well, dollars, sorry, for the night. So yeah, I'm gonna walk into town, it's very small, see if I can find some food, a restaurant or something. Very small, quiet place. I don't know whether I'm like the only one here that's a tourist. Everyone's saying hello and looking at me funny. But that's what the fun and games is. But can I find food? That is the question. I found a little restaurant. I've got myself a drink and I think I'm getting some fried chicken and some chips, which is pretty much guaranteed what I was going to get here. It's a very small little restaurant. I didn't think it was just kids doing homework by the looks of it. So, but it'll get me some food, solve the problem. Here it is. Nice. I don't know whether this is showing in the camera, but the whole place at the moment is like orange with the sun. And that mountain over there is epic. Yeah, my camera is correcting it. I'll have to try and make this look like it looks here.